Good morning everyone. Welcome once again to your English literature class. Children, today I will explain you the poem Macavity, the mystery cat, stanza wise. So let's begin the explanation with the first stanza. So let's begin the explanation of the first stanza line wise. Macavity is a mystery cat. He is called the hidden paw, for he is the master criminal who can defy the law. He is the bafflement of Scotland Yard, the flying squad's despair, for when they reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. Macavity, who is a mystery cat, is also called as hidden paw, because nobody knows from where he comes and where he goes after committing the crime, as he is very swift in his movements and a mastermind criminal. He disobeys and disrespects the law. The Scotland Yard, who is one of the topmost investigating agency, and the flying squads, who are considered to be the fastest, are also puzzled because of Macavity. Even they are unable to catch him. They all have lost their hopes, as when they reach the crime spot, Macavity is never there. Now next stanza is Macavity, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity. He has broken every human law. He breaks the law of gravity. Macavity is ultimate, and no one is like him. He has not only broken the laws of human, but also the laws of gravity by flying in the air. Next line. His powers of levitation would make a fakir stare, and when you reach the scene of crime, Macavity is not there. Even the fakirs, who supposed to have some magical powers, they stare at him and shock by seeing his flight. And again, when you reach the scene of crime, he is not there. Now next line. You may seek him in the basement, you may look up in the air, but I tell you once and once again, Macavity is not there. There may be a chance that you can see him in any basement or in the air, but the poet is assuring once again that Macavity is not at the crime spot. Now the next stanza. Macavity is a ginger cat. He is very tall and thin. You would know him if you saw him, for his eyes are sunken in. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed. His coat is dusty from neglect. His whiskers are uncombed. Now its explanation. In third stanza, poet is describing the physical features of the Macavity. He says that Macavity is a tall, thin and light brown colored cat. He further says that you can easily recognize him, as he has deep set eyes and wrinkles on his head, because he keeps on planning for the next crime. His head is round in shape. His coat is very dirty. Coat here means, children, his fur. His skin, his covering, is very dirty, full of dust, and his whiskers are also uncombed, because he doesn't have time to take care of his body, as he is always busy in criminal activity. Last two lines of the stanza. He sways his head from side to side with movements like a snake, and when you think he is half asleep, he is always wide awake. The meaning of these two lines: he moves his head side by side like a snake moves, and if by mistake you think he is asleep, then you are wrong, as he always quite alert. Now the last four concluding lines. Macavity, Macavity, there is no one like Macavity, for he is a fiend in feline shape, a monster of depravity. You may meet him in a by street, you may see him in the square. But when a crime is discovered, then Macavity is not there. Now its meaning, children. In the last four concluding lines, poet is again saying that Macavity is a very hardcore criminal. In fact, he is a devil in the shape of cat. He is synonym to moral corruption. Again, the poet is saying that one can see him on a street normally or by a corner of street. But when a crime is found anywhere, Macavity is nowhere. So children, this is all from the explanation part of the poem stanza wise.